Hello everyone, and welcome to another one of my videos where I explain my latest collection, Mystical Creatures. This new series, Mystical Creatures, was born from a deep belief in a connection between our human condition with our spiritual self. Each creature manifests this spiritual connection in a different manner, just as each individual's spiritual journey is different. It is up to the viewer to deepen and personalize the interpretation of this work. Why horns? Horned gods and goddesses have appeared in different cultures throughout history. Bulls, rams, deer, and other horned animals have been depicted either as animals or as humans with some animal features, each credited with powers related to love, fertility, power, life, war, a connection with the occult, and nature. Of course, their gifts extend beyond what I just mentioned. These are just some examples. One of my goals is to make a connection between past cultural depictions of these creatures and giving them new life with a new modern approach. I wanted to share a couple of stories where humans have been depicted with horns. A past cultural example is Michelangelo's famous statue of Moses at St. Peter in Chains in Rome, which depicts Moses with two horns. In ancient Greek coins, Alexander the Great was portrayed with two horns. An ancient legend from Syria tells that Alexander the Great had horns on his head. Some believe that Alexander the Great was portrayed with ram horns according to the iconography of the Egyptian god Ammon. For the Celts, the stag has been associated with spiritual quest, one that is as elusive as the white stag. Native Americans also see the white stag as the sacredness of all living things, and a reminder to question one's pursuit for spiritual enlightenment. I think this is a concept that many of us are exploring right now and could definitely identify with. So for me, these concepts are very dear and close to my heart and my own journey. And I attempt to begin a dialogue between the sculpture and the concepts it represents and allow the viewer to fill in the gaps. Ram horns have been linked to power and wisdom, and in some pagan cultures, the female god with horns of a ram is associated with wilderness, sexuality, hunting, and the life cycle. Some of that narrative is present in both the ram conceivable and Arya sculptures. I'm particularly interested in the connection we have with animals and nature. So each figure takes on some wild animal characteristics. The colors are earthy, the textures are quite organic, and there's a lot of different markings with also a little bit of geometry. It's a reminder to the viewer that these are creatures that are not really of this world. Most of the sculptures on this series have Swarovski crystals. Just as we have energy running through our bodies, these creatures have energy currents represented in the markings and Swarovski crystals. The Swarovski crystals represent the energy points on the body, very much like the chakras, although I'm not trying to be literal about it with their placement. It's just a representation. I find fascinating the role animals have played in different cultures at different times in history. We have taken the energy of these beautiful creatures, the essence, and transformed it into a special power, a special gift, a gift that we hope to benefit from or keep bringing out in ourselves. And so my sculptures aim at continuing this sort of narrative and dialogue by creating these characters that are pretty much mystical and mythical at the same time. This series will have a total of six to seven larger figures similar to the ones I show here, and it will also have a total of maybe 4 small heads. All of the figures on this video are available for sale, so please email me at adrian@thomidis.com for details if you're interested. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on Instagram at artsy.soul. Thank you so much for watching.